Hi, welcome to my continuing nightmare. Yes, it's still not finished. It's been a while now. Life happened, Christmas happened, I got sick with the flu, stress, a lot of stuff going on in my life, and I just kind of put my dryer repair on hold because, yeah, still no happy ending, I'm afraid. Let me catch you up on what I've done so far, just in case you haven't seen the other 5 videos. So I have a Whirlpool Cabrio dryer, and in late October it stopped working. There was a burning smell, and then there was no heat, and basically didn't work. So, sorry, I still have a bit of a cough. At least it's not the coronavirus, which I'm telling you, 2020 so far has been apocalyptic. So I guess I should be happy that my biggest problem is my freaking dryer doesn't work. But anyway, okay, so just excuse the coughing. So I figured, okay, burning smell, it's probably clogged with lint. So I checked, and of course it was very clogged with lint. I replaced the vent. I used to have one of those foil flexible vents, which are really crappy, and I replaced it with a semi-rigid one, which apparently I was supposed to have to begin with. Obviously unplug your dryer before you attempt anything. It's the first thing. So yeah, I replaced the vent. I cleaned out the the duct. From inside I got a leaf blower vacuum and vacuumed that out, and there was a lot of lint. I even climbed a ladder on loose gravel, mind you, so at least I survived that experience, and I cleaned out the duct from the outside. So cleaned all that out, then I opened up the dryer, and down here was like a horror show. It was literally thick with a blanket of charred black lint. Cleaned all that out, but of course then I tried the dryer, and no, that wasn't enough. So cleaned out the lint, and then I did some research on different things it could be when you have no heat. And the thermal fuse was a pretty common one. So I actually replaced the thermal fuse, which is this little guy here. So those wires come off, which it's not easy to do, let me tell you. But I ended up using pliers and gloves to get them off. So what I did as well, to make sure that it was the thermal fuse, I got a multimeter, an analog multimeter, and I tested it, and yeah, so I got the old one off, and it had blown, so I was right about that. Replaced that, still no heat. I'm like, really? Well, there's another thing next to it called the thermistor, and so I thought, you know what, I've already got the multimeter, so I tested that. Yep, it was blown too. So the thermistor, like when I tested the multimeter, it was pretty obvious to read, like when it's working, like the brand new one, it goes right to the end like it's supposed to. Like this is in the green, it's good, you're at 0. The bad one was down here, you know, infinity, so no continuity, and it was blown. Now with the thermistor, it's a little different because it was kind of like in betweenish. It's like, well, does this work or not? But it was a bit ambiguous. I was pretty sure it was blown, but when I got the new one, what I did to see the difference, because it's a thermistor, it's measuring the temperature, so I got a blow dryer, and I put the blow dryer on it, and then I tested them, and the brand new one, yeah, the needle went like, it was reacting to the temperature, whereas the old one, no, like it barely moved. So yeah, so I was right about the thermal fuse being blown. I was right about the thermistor. Unfortunately, even after that, still no heat. So I'm like, seriously? I felt so defeated. I felt like a failure. It's like all that I'd been through, climbing ladders and cleaning out lint and replacing these things, and it still doesn't work. And then I thought of the Edison quote, I have not failed. I have just found 10,000 ways that don't work. So obviously, heat, no heat, it's probably going to be the element, right? But I was intimidated. Like I didn't even want to touch the element because, I don't know, for some reason it just seems scarier. But truly, I've come this far. Like, and I mean, part of me, I thought maybe I should just admit defeat and like call or repair place to bail me out. But you know what? I've gone this far. Like if I can take out the thermal fuse and the thermistor myself, then maybe I can remove the element too. So I'm going to try that now, and I'm going to test the element and see if that's blown, and also look at it and see like if the coil's damaged or whatever. And that, excuse me. Oh, sorry. And then if I do have to order one, I've seen some online on eBay for like 30 bucks. Now, I mean, it was much cheaper. Getting the thermal fuse was like $1.50, and I actually ended up getting one free, but that's a long story. You can watch the other video for that. The thermistor was like $6, and now the the element would be 30 bucks, but it's still better than getting a repair place to do it, because they're going to charge like, I don't know, 100 and something plus the labor and whatever. So anyway, so I am going to try removing this. And I mean, I was really hoping that with all that I've been through that it would have been fixed by now, and that, you know, I'd have my happy ending and I'd have a dryer again, because I have been hanging my clothes to dry for months now, and it's really getting old, let me tell you. I don't know if this is going to show very well. Hang on, maybe the flashlight would be a little bit better. I need more hands. It's hard to hold. Now there's dust again because it's been months since I've opened this guy up again. Okay, so there's this piece here, this front plate, that's got to come off. There's a nut there, and there's a nut up there. So I'm going to use 1/4-inch nut driver, which is really just the bottom part of a screwdriver that has those bits. If you don't have the bits, that's a nut driver. So I'm going to try to, okay, now this guy might not work. I might need this one instead. Now is it, I'm trying to remember which way is it. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. What am I doing, man? Why does that feel like it's tightening it? Okay, I want it to go the opposite way. So I should have just taken this off all the time instead of doing this on a video, because then it's not going smoothly. And I way prefer this one. Like a million times prefer this one. But it doesn't fit in there very easily. To turn, no, you have to have this guy. Some people are really fancy and they even have like a drill thing to do this. It just comes out instantly. I'm not quite that fancy. Not fancy at all. This is not supposed to be taking this long just to remove one nut. This is super discouraging. Maybe I have to change the direction of this thing. See, what I want. Yeah, that's okay. If you have one of these socket wrenches and it seems like it's not loosening it and it's making that clicking noise, there's a little switch on it, and you just switch it to the other way, because that clicking noise means it's not doing anything, it's just going back, whereas when it's not making a noise, it means it's actually loosening it. This is way harder than it should be just to take out one freaking nut, like seriously. One nut so far. Well, 2 nuts if you count me. Okay, let's see. Now there's another one under there. That's going to be kind of tricky to get to, but here we go. I don't want to lose that. Okay, I'm going to put this over here. This is my life now. This is what I do with my time. Okay, so no, because then maybe I'll just put the camera. No, I can't just put it in there. I don't know, maybe I can try this with one hand. something just fell. Oh, it's just that flashlight. Okay, I'm lying down here to do this. It's in a really awkward place to be trying to do this. When other people do videos, they make it look so easy, and then I try it and I'm like, yeah, no. It's not, yeah, no, I need more hands. Okay. I'm just gonna do this like this. It's probably ridiculous, but I wonder if my other one will work. Hang on. No, of course not. That would make me happy. I wish I even knew if I was putting it the right way. Let me see. Good times. Like, I can't even, I literally can't even. And of course, now because I'm getting old and I need reading glasses to see up close, I should have my reading glasses on, for that matter. So I can't even see what's going on here. For Pete's sake. If it's any looser. It's such an awkward thing, and some people were like turning their dryer over on its side or something like that, so I'm not doing that. Yeah, no. It looks like it's looser. It's loosening, it's just massive pain is all. Okay, and I don't want it to fall and get like lost in here. I really don't want that. Mm-hmm. Okay, he's loosening. Oh, for the love of... Okay, now do not lose the screws, or bolts, or whatever they are. Okay, so now theoretically this thing comes off. It's just gonna lift off nicely, right? No, of course not, because that would have made me happy. Now what is still keeping it on? Okay, there's like a little thing there. Is that holding it on? Okay, yeah, he's coming off now. I don't know why I call everything he. Okay, so in theory now, there's the element. Now it's got these wires attached to it. And I was supposed to take a picture of them. Well, that's only if I'm taking everything off. You know what? I'm not taking off the thermostat and the other things. I'm just going to detach these, and I wonder if this is going to be a bitch to get off like the other things were. And it feels like it is going to be a bitch. So I probably need my pliers. Hang on one second. I can see this on the lantern. Oh boy. Fun times. It's just fun times. Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll leave the camera there for now. Is that getting it? Yeah. So I'm gonna get these guys off here. Oh, like really, this is not, I mean, I for sure don't want to wreck the wires, you know? Like I want to be gentle, but I want it to come off. And having a few extra hands would have been helpful too. I don't know, man. Like, they don't want to budge. Like, they do not want to budge. And I have to get these off because otherwise I can't test the element. I can't slide it out. Ay, caramba. We're 16 minutes into this. Okay, this is getting too long, so what I think I'm gonna do, oh boy, this is gonna be like a 10-part mini-series. And this is no thorn birds. I think what I might have to do is just end this for now and do yet another one where I just have this stupid thing off, because God knows how long I'm gonna be here trying to pull it. I don't. Unless, no, that's, or would it just, no, I can't just slide. And there's another, hang on, where's my flashlight now? Seriously. There's flashlight's dying because of course it is. There's a little nut here, is there? Do I have to take that off? Probably. Well, there we go. Good times. Yeah, I have to make yet another video. So, bye for now. Yeah, I'm going to somehow remove the element and test it and all that. So, I'll see you soon.